In this video, you will learn about input types. So here are the different input types that you can use in HTML. So basically, type is an attribute for input element, and it can have various values like button, checkbox, color, date, local, email, file, hidden, image, month, number, password, radio, range, reset, search, submit, TL, text, time, URL, and week. So I have included 4 to 5 of these input types in this HTML file. So let's go through them one by one. So in the first 4 lines, I have written input type. I have written input type as text for first name and last name. So as you can see on the browser, this web page looks like this. And as you can see, for first name and last name, there is a text field. So input type text defines a single line text field, a text input field. And this is the syntax, that is input type text, and then the rest of the attributes, that is ID, name and value. We will learn about them in the attributes video. So for first name and last name, I have written input type as text. Then the next input type is password. Over here, the input type password defines a password field. So on the browser, as you can see, there is a password field after the label password. Also for the first name and last name, I have given default values as ABC and XYZ. That is why on the browser, even if you don't type anything inside the text field of first name and last name, it will have these default values. Then the next input type that I have used is the radio input type. Over here. The input type radio defines a radio button. Radio buttons let a user select only one of a limited number of choices. So as you can see on the browser, there are 3 choices: male, female and other. And out of these 3 choices, you can select only one, and that is because of the radio input type. And this is the syntax if you want to use radio input type in HTML. The next attributes that we are going to discuss are submit and reset. So for input type submit, it defines a button for submitting form data to a form handler. The form handler is typically a server page with a script for processing input data. The form handler is specified in the form's action attribute. So as you can see on the browser, there you cannot see any text field for submit and reset input type. They will appear as buttons, and if you click on the submit button, it will submit the form data to a form handler. And for reset input type, it defines a reset button that will reset all form values to their default values. So as you can see, for first name and last name over here, the default values are ABC and XYZ, and that is why on the browser, for first name and last name, initially the values will be ABC and XYZ. And now if I make any changes in the first name and last names, and I also write a dummy password, and I've selected female radio button, And now if I click on reset button, it will go back to the initial values and it will remove all the changes that you have made. So that is the use of the reset input type. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.